Hi, welcome to AFH Hub tutorial video section. In this video, we will be going over how you can, as a provider, take an assessment and summarize the assessments. Assessments are generally 30-page long document, but if you want to take a quick glance, what are the medical history of the resident, what are the key behaviors that you should be focusing on, and what are the key medications, psychosocial behaviors. So using summarization feature, you can actually take a glance look on the whole assessment and be ready faster. So uh, after adding the home and the resident in the home management in your provider dashboard, you go to your resident profile. And as you can see from the helpful AI tools, this is where you can use the summarize assessment feature. In this, you will click on the open, and if you have not uploaded the assessment, you use this button to upload the assessment to Binder. So once you upload the assessment, you can actually select the Binder. Currently have two assessments, JNDO and the modified assessment. So I will be just selecting the first assessment and click on generate summary. This is going to take around 3 to 4 minutes. So I have already pre-generated this summary for you, and you can always access the last result from next to the open button. So just click on the last result, and as you can see, this is the summary of the assessment. What overall it contains is the resident summary, uh, the uh, the demographic summary, the biggest care it needs. So you can just quickly take a look at this. Resident requires mobility, uh, help in the, let's say, transferring, dressing, bathing. Medication must be administered by staff and a nurse delegation. So the whole 30-page document from the assessment, it's summarizing the key areas. You can also see about the diagnosis in the health status section. In this way, you can see the history of the multiple strokes for this resident, morbid obesity, uh, safety and fall risk. So again, these summary is providing you the glance of the full assessment. So you definitely have to go and read the full assessment, but this will give you a short summary. Cognition, memory and behavior, different sections, mobility transfer. So ADL and IDL, it's gonna go over each section and highlight anything urgent requirement or care that needs. So I hope this will be helpful for you. In this way, you can actually generate the summary from the assessment. Either you can save to Binder and print it out, or you can download the summary and print it out. The second one is how you can compare the two assessments. In the same way summarize assessment, you can actually now upload two assessments. Let's say this is the first assessment, Jane Doe, and I also uploaded a second assessment after 1 year with some modification. Again, these are two test sample assessments. So, and you can compare these two assessments. Again, this is also going to take, let's say, 5 minutes. So I'm going to close this and I'm going to open what we already did. So what comparison report is showing you is what actually changed for the resident in the two assessments. Previous assessment was completed by Smith Joe, latest assessment was completed by William. So as you can see, the case managers names have been changed. Overall direction of change. So it also generates the summary whether the resident medical condition is going in a good way or going in a bad way. And also the new risks, that it compares the two documents and find out, hey, where are the new risks that it should be aware and take care as soon as you start creating on the negotiated care plan based on the new assessment. Uh, Now the next section shows you the previous assessment data, the latest assessment, and what actually changed. So as you can see, the highlighted things are it's changing, like what exactly changed. So in this case, you can see that in the client demographics and assessment context, the significant change following hospitalization for pneumonia and decline in mobility, cognition, and continence. In the same way, you can see there are different sections and it will highlight the contexts, what changed. And this is going to be very helpful for you. Medication and treatment, as you can see, some of the medicines are not given in the latest assessment, and some medicines are actually new. And it will go through each behavior, cognition, and ADL, IDL, and it will compare each sections for you. So in the same summarization way, you can either save to binder or download the comparison file and save it and print it out for your binder, physical binder. And I hope it helps comparing the two assessments. In the same way, comparing to assessment, you can actually also take two care plans and compare it. So let's say you can have one care plan created by a nurse and one care plan generated by AFH Hub. You can actually compare and and double check here what if something is missed by a system or something is missed by a nurse, or what are the uh, areas that needs more detailed instructions needs to be right. So yeah, with this all these three features that concluded our video. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Have a good day.